The president of the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation, John Palfrey, has visited the Ushaffa Pottery Center in Abuja. The center, which was restored by the foundation through the Resource Center for Human Rights and Civic Education, CHRICED, as part of the MacArthur Foundation's effort to restore the livelihoods of indigenous inhabitants of Abuja, is now training about 30 youths, including some women and men, in the art of pot making. The project, which aims to restore the livelihoods of a new generation of Abuja's original inhabitants, has seen several facilities restored, including potable water and equipment needed for pot making.
Well, the nature of the visit is that MacArthur Foundation has been supporting original inhabitants organization on their political, cultural and economic rights, and one of it, such activities that we have implemented is a revival of the pottery center. So before now, this pottery center was more or less like a ghost center, full with rodents and reptiles. So, but with the coming of the support of MacArthur Foundation through CHRICED, we've been able to provide assistance to Mero Women Foundation, who is currently running the center. So they are coming, as the president and MD of MacArthur Foundation all the way from Chicago, is for them to have a look of what we are doing, look where we have done well, and if there are challenges that we have.
Before the intervention of MacArthur in Ushaffa Pottery Center, it was like a ghost zone, because since after COVID-19 effect, there were no much people coming around again, and also coupled with the fact that it's just old women that were here training, and working, there were no involvement of youth. So, but right now, currently we have about 30 youths, young women and some men on training. And we found it very difficult to get a master trainer on modern pot making. But eventually we got Mr. Tanko, who is currently training them. And Tanko is someone that actually received training from his mother too, who passed on in January. May also rest in peace. Now we discovered that this project has actually given a generation, has bettered a generation else. Without Mr. Tanko training from his mother, the culture of pot making, modern pot making in this community would have gone. And thanks to all the young people across FCT who have volunteered to also partake in this training, this 3-month training that we are actually carrying out, it has made the number of pots to increase in this pottery center. More people are now visiting this pottery center. Even the older women there are very happy because they could see young people participating in the training. So, and then we've been able to restore the flow of water by running maintenance on the ones available. Before now, they depended on Mekura, that's Hausa people who fetch water, they buy from them. But now water is flowing by the intervention of MacArthur Foundation through CHRICED. Before now, trucks from Lagos State, Port Harcourt do come down here for pots. But when the production stopped, they stopped coming. So the market is very, 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 very good. But we are trying to revive the system, and we believe the system is already being revived because 2 machines, we met 2 machines here, but right now we have 7 in number, and we are boosting production. So we are equally inviting more people out there to come patronize whatever product you see online. If you send a picture, it can be produced. If you see a product, you can order for it and it will be produced in the number and in the quantity. There are people who do so. I wouldn't mention names, but there are people who place order, and then when they make it, they package it and take it beyond the shores of this nation. Yes. So you can get involved in the business as well by simply picking a line, a trade line, and then focusing on it. Whatever you see can be designed here.
Today I'm overwhelmed. The president from US, from MacArthur Foundation, CHRICED, visits Nigeria, and he chose to visit Mero Women Foundation, Ushaffa, to see the students, the trainees that we are training there in Ushaffa Pottery Center. for the program of original inhabitants of FCT. His response was good, and he said he's going to support the Mero Women Foundation also after this program to make sure that we have another pottery center. With this training, it will give the youth job. As you can see, the trainees, they have started making pot and sell. Like we have like 3 students among them. They make beads and they sell each bead about 2,000, 1,500. Because I was born and brought up and teach for this pottery center by my mom, and my mom used the money from the pottery to train us.